Family, many blessings to you. And I wanted to keep it exclusive for the YouTube. And if you can watch and hear me loud and clear, please feel free to type right below this video because I want to give people opportunity to able to hear me everything that I'm streaming on this platform because this is again keeping it very to the YouTube. Listen, what I wanted to dive right into is revival and great awakening is now. It is the message that been uh, reverberating, or should I say, boiling up in my soul, in my spirit for up until this point. I couldn't contain it. I said, I'm better release this message out to the people that who been hungry, who been hungry for revival, who wanted to see great reformation, great awakening in this nation. Especially, I'm talking about the United States of America, because United States of America over the decades have been forgotten because even having the great history of revival, great awakenings, and people giving their heart and life to Jesus Christ. But since then, I believe that revival have been sidelined. It's fallen to the side. Revival just stayed and became like a message. Revival, often people define how the great numbers of people you can gather together, how people can scream, poop, jump over the chairs and fall on the ground and roll around the ground. But I'm just found that revival is what is about to happen in the United States of America is greater than ever happened in the history of this nation, or to even go further back, even to the history of the world, that what is about to happen, because we are as a church, as a bride of Christ, living in a very very last days, and that's why it is so important and crucial for every single believer to understand that we are hanging on by a thread, and we are living in a very last day. We are hanging on by a rope because revival is about to break out in America. But the important parts to ask a question to ourselves and the church. As a church, we got to ask this question. This is the important question that as a church, as a believer, as a follower of Jesus Christ, I get too excited and I just start saying things. As a follower of Jesus Christ, we ought to ask this question to ourselves, that when revival happens, where would we be, or where would I be, or where will I be? That's the questions that I think everybody should ask them attentively, that where will I be when the revival breaks out? What is revival? Revival is reviving of a church. Revival is a reformation of a church. Revival is that new ground breaking that haven't happened in the United States of America. Excuse me. And that's why I am excited, enthusiastic, and very optimistic about it, because I know in my spirit, as the cloud, as the things are changing, as the seasons are changing, as the weather is changes, like all the time, the seasons, the weather doesn't stay the same, it changes. But now I can just understand and I can feel there is a weather of revival is coming. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, if you can type right below this video. I'm live right now. I want to acknowledge some people. If you could simply type right below this video where you are watching, I would really appreciate it. If you could just let me know where you're watching from, I would love to mention your name on this broadcast, acknowledge you on this broadcast, because I do know that you are watching not just only from Texas, but outside of Texas. That's why I am so excited. That's That's why you see a thrill on my face, because I am excited for you after all. And if you could just let me know where you watch, gonna find out. There you go. I'm back. Where are you watching from? What part of the country you're tuning in from? Just let me know. I'm anxious to know. I want to know. I do. Otherwise, I wouldn't have stayed up this late night. I've been going since I returned back to Australia. I've been going to bed early. Yeah, I never going to bed 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. But I've been just going whole different time zone to bed. So I want to just challenge people to right below this video. Let me know where you're watching from. So revival is now, and revival is happening now, because I see that stream and the tsunami and the wave of revival is hitting Texas, Florida, Georgia, all different places. I just see it in my spirit. And that's what I sense it, that whole this United States is gonna be, it's filled with revival. As the oceans cover the earth, so is revival is gonna cover the United States of America. Even to go further, South America is going to be impacted very deeply through this revival, because it's going to spill over into South America as well, because it is a revival. It's a movement. It is a thing, a trending thing that is going to take place here in America, Canada, America, Mexico, and then a whole entire South America. Are you ready, South America, to experience the next move of the Holy? Are you out to shout amen? Gotta give me a sign, gotta give me something to get excited on. I don't want to just get excited on just because I'm talking and speaking in a microphone. I want you to get me excited. Just let me know where you're watching from. There is a lot happening. Lots of things are happening. Lots of the shift is being taken place in different parts of United States. I know for sure. I live here, and not just only live here. I have seen things change overnight, drastically. Things are changing. Things are changing. I want to pray for people. As I said, revival is now. As a believer, we got to believe and have a good grip on that revival is now. Revival already broken loose here in America. You see, among young people, after the Charlie Kirk's death, after the Charlie Kirk's death, I'm gonna say it again. Young people started realizing that it's we've been brainwashed, we've been indoctrinated, we've been lied to, and we've been not we've been we did not know the truth, because you shall know the truth, and truth will set you free. And now I see that wave of revival is breaking loose, and coming all and sweeping all entire the United States of America, bit by bit, piece by piece. There is shift is happening in the United States of America. Come on, somebody. Father, I pray that new Billy Grahams, new Jonathan Shirlsworth, new uh, Catherine Coleman, and Kenneth Copeland, and Jerry Savills, and Jesse Duplantis are coming. Father, I decree and declare many new Cliffler dollars and TD Jakes, and many new waves of people are coming. Father, even David Jeremiah's and John Haggis of new people, new ministries are being born. New people that we did not even get intact into coming forth and preaching, teaching, and sharing the love of Jesus. I decree and declare new Marilyn Hickeys and new Joyce Myers are coming forth in the name of Jesus Christ, that they're going to have a heart to teach the pure gospel of Jesus Christ, but also have the heart for the Middle East. Father, I pray that you touch each and every one under the sound of my voice, and just change their life for good, and no longer mediocrity to kick in, but sincerity and conviction and passion, compassion, empathy. Anything that, Father, is apart from them, Father, you just right now intact them with, in Jesus' mighty name. Listen, everybody, you can see this is Adnan Maksud live show. Also, watch the show on visiontvnetwork.org. Visiontvnetwork.org. You can also find us on various platforms, including Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, and iOS devices. Thank you so much for watching tonight.